Monday, 21st of July 2014. Here's the latest update from Neil Keenan.
Hello, I know that we just issued a post just a day ago, and I thought that was pretty explosive, but with the information that was on there's tons of information. But on my way to the airport with Rob and Joe, I received a call to return back to the hotel and get on the computer. And lots of things were happening. This is early in the morning. I didn't get to bed until 5 in the morning, this morning. And too much is going on here. You know, as I've told you about the Japanese saber rattling and making their noise, which they've been doing for a while now, about coming into here and taking the assets from the elders, which they'll do with no problem, I believe, unless there's support here, which I think there will be. Something worse is going on another scale right now with the same type of people. You know, you've got the United States, you've got Taiwan, you've got Singapore, you've got Japan, you've got South Korea. Those are the, let's call them the Allied powers over here. Okay, that's who the U.S. has. I mean, you know, at one time I would say, go get them, U.S., you know. I mean, I was really pro-U.S. I'm a patriot. I am a patriot still, and I love you people, and I don't want anything happening to you. This is our land. You know, even though I'm over here, I'm gone for a reason, and it's not has nothing to do with my not liking the country. It has to do with my having a very sick mother-in-law. So I'm just doing the right thing for the family. In the meanwhile, I'm not so proud of my country anymore, knowing what they are and who they are, but I'm proud of my people. So, you know, I will keep going and I will keep telling you what's happening, because I believe in you. Now, you might not believe in me, but I believe in you. I believe eventually we will finish this thing off. And I'll keep busting my ass, and you know, I'm tired, but I'll bust it for you. So now let me tell you the shocking news. You know, I mean, we've heard about the Japanese coming in here. We've heard about the Germans wanting their gold back from the United States, and the United States wanting their gold back from the Germans, because, you know, they used the Federal Reserve Bank as a piggy bank in World War II and World War I, and they just walked in and took what they wanted, and you know, they never paid us back. But that's not what this is about. This is even bigger. 240,000 metric tons sitting in South Korea at this moment of gold that belongs to the Dragon family. As I'm talking to you, the gold has been smelted into 1 kilogram bars, so it can be moved. The cabal is there. The globalists happen to be there. And they're negotiating the transaction with Ms. Park, who is the president of South Korea, with her lover, of all people. His name is Jung Yoon Hoi. Jung Yoon Hoi. And he's negotiating on behalf of the president. The president, of course, is cabal. She works with them fervently. She supports them, and she's enough to get anybody in trouble, as I see it. So we're talking 240,000 metric tons smelted already into 1 kilogram bars, with its destination upon completion of negotiations being to the New York Zionists, the banks. Okay? That's the plan. Now, you've got to know a little bit more about what's going on in South Korea to really put it all together. But you have to know that the aircraft carrier George Washington is there, and 20 other U.S. naval ships are there. So I would presume that that's who's going to be carrying the load back stateside. Now, again, if I was 30 years younger, feeling the same way I felt back then, I'd be saying, get it, get it, get it. Bring it home. But if they do bring it home, it's going to be, they're going to make a hell of a mess for you, and for me, and for everyone, all over the world. So the idea is to stop them if possible, which I'm going to try to do. And not only by letting the word out, by exposing them, but by discussing this further with the family, because the family, as of today, put satellites on them. There are satellites watching those people and watching those assets right now. I don't think it's going to be so easy to move them around at this point in time. They're aware of the Kabbalists that are within South Korea at the moment. They have, again, the satellite on them. So it's going to be very tough for them to make their move. I don't care if they have 20 naval ships or 100 naval ships and an aircraft carrier. They're in the wrong part of the world here to think they can do what they used to do. They're not the same. And by the way, we have to also understand this, the military might not be pro-Zionistic or pro-Nazi. The military right now is standing down a little bit. And I think they see now that it's a lot different, not different than they thought it would be. They gave him enough rope to hang himself, and I believe he's hanged himself. So that's based upon my conversations again with people.